I'm going to make this as short as possible. And it's just something I think that had to be addressed, which is a positive thing. It's not a negative thing. I get all kind of comments, and, someone said, you're going to a gear channel, and I really liked your channel, and now you seem like you're going to a gear channel. Well, I'm not going to a gear channel, but when I show shoots, most people want to see what I'm using. And if I come across something I love, I'm going to show it. Like I did a video on the Osmo Pocket 3. That's not my thing on this channel at all, but I got it. I used it. I loved it. I wanted to share it. It's that simple. I'm going to use that camera all the time because it's so easy for me. I'm not a video person. That camera in a video person's hand would be fantastic. Another one I tried was the Insta360. I'm not going to do a video on this because it's too freaking hard for me. There's nothing I like about it. I mean, I like the idea that I can swing around and show you all different angles, but the post-processing and the final look of it, it's just not for me. In the right hands, I think this would be great, but not in my hands. So for everyday people, I'm not going to recommend it. The Godox TT350 or V350, I think this is a great flash. The light seems good. The color science seems good because, Godox does not have a great track record with color shifts in each one of their products. This thing, it just works. So I like it. I like that it's the rechargeable battery versus the AA's on the V350. Am I going to recommend this? Hell no. I can't update this. I've tried 2 days straight, Mac, PC, everything. It won't update. That's not a product I can go, I'll get it. No matter how good I think it is, I can't 100% recommend it because I can't even update the thing. It drives me crazy. The Q4s, I'm going to use these all the time. I love the form factor. I love that I can fit it in that small bag. I love it with the Nikon Z system. They just work. My big thing with this was I use the big Profoto lights. Love them. The B1X, the D2. Nobody can afford those that isn't doing this professionally full time. And if you can't afford them, good for you. But, if it's not going to pay for itself, I'm not going to recommend them. They're fantastic for me. They're my joy in studio, commercial work. But these on the road, I'd rather take these on the road than those on the road any day of the week. All I need to know is if their speed light works with this, you're going to get the same thing I do. So I'll take the B1X and a small speed light for a rim light. That two light combo is fantastic for me. Less expensive than two B1Xs because that would have been $5,000. In this case, it was only $3,000. But for something like this, if you can get this for $300-$400 and one of their speed lights and do the same thing I'm doing, you damn right I'm going to share this with you. I'm not going to review this. I'm just going to tell you it worked, and here's a shoot with it. So, when I show gear, other than like a bag, I'm going to do a shoot with it. I'm not going to just go, this is a great thing. This company here, when I first tried them with the, it was their CLX 10, and that was a constant LED, which was innovative at its time. It's, it's a unit like this. It's a built-in battery, powerful. I didn't like it. I'm not going to lie about it. I just didn't like it. It's a great light. And for other people, it may be fantastic. The Rotolights, I don't like them. I thought their marketing was complete bullshit. But for an LED light for video, there's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be great. But that's the only one I called out, honestly, on video, because I just thought it was just misguided marketing and a bunch of influencers trying to get free lights and said nice things about it that just shouldn't have been said for still photography, not video. Okay. These here, when these first came out, this one was, the Reflex S was $1,049, which I thought was ridiculous. But for what it was a decent light, limited. Okay. And I said that, if you know what you're doing and you have a specific use for these, this is a great little light. For me, I didn't like it because I had to plug it in to get the full power out of it, like literally a wall outlet. I had, get the special adapter, 100-watt adapter, and put it in, and that's the only way it would work at full power. And the strobe didn't seem like that great to me because you need to plug it in to get that full power. Now with the new battery, the upgraded version, I'm getting everything I want with a battery. And the batteries are lasting a long time. And they actually work consistently with my ProPhoto remote and Godox remote. Before they didn't. I mean, I'm sorry, they were hit and miss. But if I can say, okay, I'm using these and showing you, not to mention the price was, I don't know if it's still going on that sale, but even with the sale and my link, they were even saving more. These things are fantastic. I don't care if you're starting out or you're a pro. I'm going to be using these all the time. I've used these for 7 professional shoots already. I never did that with the first one. I used it for one professional shoot and I was like, nah, it's just not going to work for me. But I have so many shoots where I go, there's people that just don't want flash in their face. And it's usually like backstage kind of stuff where it's a star and they don't like the strobes, which is fair because if they're doing a meet and greet or something, strobes for 100 people would just kill you. So they ask very nicely, don't use strobe, use LED. These are fantastic for me for that. And then some companies I go to, like this many people, no problem. They don't care what you use. But then you have 3 or 4 people that say, I can't take strobe in my face. Can we do something else? I have everything right in one package. So, people ask, how are you going to use them? Or, like, why are you doing gear reviews? I'm not doing gear reviews. I'm telling you my use cases. And then I'm showing you a full shoot with that product, other than like a camera bag, which, you guys know I love the Wotancraft bags. I got another one for my Nikon. I love the little one so much, the 7-liter, like I use this so much. It has been to the top of mountains, to the bowels of hell. And the camera bag is just fantastic. I love it. I use it. I just got one of their new straps. I can't wait to show it to you. Like, I was iffy about it, but after using it for almost a month, I just love this camera strap. And I'm like a straight leather camera strap guy. This thing is leather, but it has other things. It's fantastic. So I just wanted to put this out there for you so you know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it. I'm not becoming a gear review channel, but I will show gear that I love, that works for me. And believe me, I could have gotten so much free stuff over the past 6 weeks. I could have filled my whole studio with free crap, but I can't because, either I've never used it and they're asking for XYZ that I won't deliver, or I just don't like their product, period. Out of the probably 70 products that I've been presented so far, I liked 3 and asked for the stuff for them. But this, like that rolling stand, well, my camera's on this rolling stand right now, the newer one that I showed you before, the grip and up and down. I purchased that myself because I freaking loved it. It has rollers. I'm using it for a camera right now. I've used it for lights. It's a great stand. They didn't pay me for this. They're not giving me an affiliate code for this. I'm not making money off it, but I'm telling you, it's a great stand. I'm using it in shoots, and you're seeing it every time I do a shoot now. Same thing with newer, and I can't show you all my shoots. I can't show you the commercial clients, the backstage stuff, the, whatever headshots. I can't show you everything, but I do show you in the studio what I'm doing in those shoots I can't show you. And I'm showing you the gear I'm using to get to that point. Because not everybody can afford ProPhoto, and not everybody can afford even Stellas. I remember Newer asking me after they saw my video, hey, could you do our LEDs? I'm like, no, I'm not a video shooter. And 9 out of 10 times, I'm going to destroy an LED because if it doesn't work for still photography, like I'm going to rip it apart because it's, even these, you saw the one shoot where the girl was squinting. Well, I immediately had to take it down and put on the strobe part of it. But again, best of both worlds. If I have somebody that can take the LEDs that I can just use that and not have a remote on top of my Leica, I'm in heaven. But I have that option with these. And that's why I showed these. And that's why I'm going to continue using these because I love them. It's that simple. If I like it, I'm going to show it. Anyway, I hope this clears things up for you. I hope you continue to watch. But remember, no matter how many things I show you in gear, it's because I'm using it, like it, and think maybe it would work for you. But I'm not going to do full reviews on gear because I can't. Whatever works for me, I'm going to show you. And I'm just going to show you the working product of it. There's a ton of YouTubers that show you all the technical crap and fine tune all the BS. And don't get me wrong, there's a use for that. I know there is, but I don't have any use for it. That's just my opinion. But I think it is needed, because they're the advertisers for these companies to get their products out there. There's some things I would have never even known about if it wasn't for a YouTuber. Have a great day.